Hey guys, this is Locke. In this video, I'm going to show you my arena composition this week, and I'm particularly going to be focusing on Oberon's level 1 Soaring Dragon Spear because I made a video about it before. And in this video, I'm going to talk about if it's viable, the strategy that I'm using, and how I was actually able to utilize it very well on this map. So to start with, this is the team that I'm using. In the second part of this video, I'm actually going to show you some fights that I did. And in the first fight, I actually used Fina, and I think that was like around rank 160 something. And then afterwards I switched to this composition, and the idea here is that Oberon is kind of going to be by himself. And before, I had some criticism about the strategy because they were like, well, if he's in the air, then the enemies are just going to target somebody else instead, like the DPS behind him. That's true, but that's why I'm using, rangers that are going to be well far back. So if they don't hit Oberon, it doesn't mean they're going to attack somebody else. They're just going to waste their turn. That's the idea. So anyway, the idea here is that on the first turn, Frederica is going to go left towards Jaden, and she's going to use aimed fire. And then Jaden is probably going to attack somebody, or he's going to move up. But either way, they're going to be very far away from Oberon. And Oberon, on his first turn, I have turned off all of his buffs except for his shield, which is this one, Purple Dragon Aegis. So the first turn he's going to go up and use that, and it's likely that he's probably going to get hit. Either he's going to get hit probably at the start of the second turn. So you'll take some damage, but that's okay because he has a shield. I don't anticipate anybody one-shotting him. He also has 7k HP. So he'll take some damage, and then he starts basically his machine, where he just keeps doing the combo of Soaring Dragon Spear on an enemy. And you will see that, when he uses this move and he's in the air, the enemy has no choice. They can't do anything. They can move forward, they can run back, they can heal, but they can't attack anyone. Just because Oberon is in the air doesn't mean they are attacking Frederica or Jaden. It's very rare that they do that because many turns have passed and then these two walk forward or something. But most of the time, before they're in a position to attack them, it's already done. So because of the map, right? A lot of enemies are also using other closers, or they're using other rangers or something. So most of the time it's a 2-on-2 battle of something like Jaden plus Frederica against whatever the enemy side is, and Oberon is fighting 1-on-1 versus some other enemy. And 1-on-1 fights he's obviously going to win because he attacks, he's in the air, enemy can't do anything, they run forward or they do something, but they can't really attack him, so he would win those 1-on-1 fights. There are a lot of limitations with this map, however, because first of all, there are height issues. Oberon doesn't really have a lot of these attacks that have good height ranges. Most of these range heights are like 1. So and even his signature move that I'm using a lot of, it's only a range height of 1. So if the enemy happens to move back for some reason, then he kind of gets stuck because he has to move forward, and he can't attack because he doesn't have anything with more than range height of 1. So he's kind of stuck. But I don't think that's an issue with leaving my Soaring Dragon Spear at level 1 or level 20. That's just the issue of the range height, right? It doesn't matter if it's level 1 or level 20. That problem will always be there. The other issue is that also the opponents that I'm facing, a lot of them are either other teams that are using Earth, or it's teams that are using Wind. And I mean, that's what I see most of the time. Usually he's going to lose against Wind teams because they have a natural advantage against him. And other Earth teams, I don't mind fighting other Earth teams, but the problem is a lot of these other Earth teams, well, this one I can fight, but a lot of these Earth teams are evade heavy, and I didn't really build for evade. Okay, these ones are okay. I could have actually fought these ones, but I already used my orbs. But yeah, I was finding that I was up against a lot of evade opponents, and I didn't really outfit this team to take on evade. I mean, I could, but I didn't, and I didn't want to keep changing it over and over. So I was a little bit picky with my opponents to make sure that I didn't fight evade opponents or wind opponents. And usually I saw a lot of these as I was climbing up. I'm rank 57 now, but this is the first day, so I'm definitely expecting it to fall down below. I did 15 matches. I did the 5 normal, and then I used the Arena Restore Orb twice. So of the 15 matches, I think I won 12 of them. Um, One of them I lost because Oberon got disabled by an enemy King Mont. So then I changed it to the defense bracer so that doesn't happen again. And then a couple of others I lost because I don't remember actually. It's been a while. But yeah, I mean the strategy is okay. Would I level this to 20? Well, for me personally, I would not level Soaring Dragon Spear to 20 because I think it's an excellent live PvP move, and I'm really more into live PvP than auto. So I definitely encourage people that are into live PvP to not level this. For auto PvP, the thing is, if you level it to 20, you can't go back. So just play around with it, see how you like it at level 1, see if there's enough use cases of it. I set it up to this speed, and like I set it up like this so that when he does use it, and he gets his turn, like he can like basically he uses it, he's in the air, enemy goes, and then it's his turn again. It's rare that the enemy gets a chance to go after he lands. So it's basically if he can get off the first Soaring Dragon Spear, he is likely to use it at least once more before it's out of AP. I could have increased his agility, and in other maps I'll probably increase his agility. I'll put something like the Stag Esper. But the reason I've set it up like this and reduced his agility on purpose is because there are times where for the second time that he's using jump, he's not moving, so he's just kind of standing in the same spot and jumping again, and in that case he saves 20 CT. So he actually ends up taking a turn before he lands, which means he basically loses a turn, like an entire turn is wasted that way, right? So to prevent him from doing that, I had to lower his agility to around 86. In other maps, it will really depend, like maybe an enemy will go further away, so he won't really be standing on the same spot. Definitely for live PvP it will not be an issue because I can just move him somewhere and then use it. I don't need to worry about standing still and using it unless he's immobilized or something, but that's a very rare case. So I don't know. I mean, should you level this up or not? It's really a case-by-case scenario. Just think hard before you do it, because if you do level it up, you can't unlevel it. So that's the only thing. Yeah, just try it out, see what you like, and yeah, if you have other questions or comments, or if you have other things to say about it, let me know. I'm sure other people will be checking out this video and reading the comments as well. So if you are swayed one way or another to level it up to 20 or not, write your comments down, and I hope it helps other people as well. Anyway, that's it from me as far as the talking part. Now I will play the video where I'm showing you the some of the battles that I did using this strategy. Take care, guys. I will see you next time.